Alright, so this is me from one day into the future. For the Vatican, you definitely need to book that in advance for €4, otherwise you'll be spending half a day in line. Now if you're fine with doing that, that's okay. But if it's raining like it is going to be tomorrow when I go to the Vatican, then that's going to be a pain in the butt. You don't want to go through that. I'm in the Vatican in St. Peter's Square, right next to the Basilica where St. Peter was supposedly killed. He's the first pope, by the way, if you're wondering who that is. I have a few quick tips for visiting the Vatican. Number one, make sure you're wearing full pants, not a skirt, something that covers your knees. And make sure you're also not wearing a tank top because you can't wear sleeveless shirts and get inside here. Number two, there's a little entrance from the Sistine Chapel that goes into St. Peter's Church. And when you visit Sistine Chapel, buy the tickets for that, make sure you go into that little alley and go to St. Peter's Church. Otherwise you have to come out and wait for I don't know how many hours to get back in there again. And number three, and this one I think is really important, if you're visiting the Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Church, please read a book or something about it. My best suggestion is to get this app called Rick Steves Europe and download these free audio guides for the Sistine Chapel that explains Michelangelo's artwork on the ceiling, and another free guide that's like 48 minutes for St. Peter's Church that tells you what's inside it. I strongly recommend you do it, especially for the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, the artwork by Michelangelo, because if you're going to watch arguably the greatest painting ever created, you might as well spend 20 minutes learning about its history. And the way Rick Steves explains it is really fascinating. It's a really cool story, and it really had me in awe by the time I was done hearing that podcast.